Hello and welcome. Here is the IQ Master Academy podcast channel. Have you ever tried to give instructions to someone who is incredibly smart, incredibly fast, but takes everything you say absolutely literally? Maybe you asked them to grab the salt and they brought you every single grain, one by one. It's frustrating, right? You know the potential is there, but you're just not speaking the same language. Well, welcome to the world of generative AI. Tools like ChatGPT for text or Midjourney and Stable Diffusion for images are a bit like that brilliant, literal-minded assistant. They have been trained on nearly all the public text and images on the internet, giving them an unprecedented potential to help us with an incredible variety of tasks. But there's a catch. Most people who start using these tools struggle to get reliable, useful results. You ask for a marketing slogan and you get something generic. You ask for an image of a person and it has 3 arms. The power is there, but it often feels locked away. This is the exact problem that authors James Phoenix and Mike Taylor tackle in their book, Prompt Engineering for Generative AI, Future-Proof Inputs for Reliable AI Outlets. They argue that to unlock this power, we don't need to be computer scientists, but we do need to become better communicators. We need to learn the art and science of giving the right instructions. This skill is called prompt engineering. This book is our guide to becoming an AI whisperer, someone who can turn vague requests into reliable and often amazing results. Let us start. Part 1. The Director's Chair, the Philosophy of Prompting. So, what does it mean to be a good prompt engineer? Phoenix and Taylor suggest we think of ourselves not as someone simply typing a question into a search box, but as a film director guiding a very talented, if sometimes temperamental, actor. A lazy director might just say, "Act sad." The result would be generic, maybe even melodramatic. But a great director provides context and direction. They'll say, "Act as a world-weary detective who has just lost their only lead in a case. You're not just sad, you're exhausted, frustrated, and a little bit hopeless. Show it in your posture, not just your face." This is exactly how we need to treat AI. These models, at their core, are incredibly complex prediction machines. They've learned the patterns from all the data they were trained on, and their main job is to predict the most likely sequence of words or pixels to come next based on your prompt. A vague prompt like "write a poem" leaves billions of possibilities open. But a detailed prompt, the director's prompt, narrows those possibilities dramatically. You're not just giving a command, you're setting a scene, defining a character, and guiding the AI down a specific creative path. This is the fundamental mindset shift the book champions. Prompting isn't a one-off command, it's the beginning of a structured interaction. It's a rigorous, almost scientific approach to conversation that allows you to reliably get the outputs you want. Part 2. The 5 Golden Rules, a practical toolkit. Okay, so we need to be a director, but what does that look like in practice? This is where Phoenix and Taylor give us a powerful and practical toolkit. They break down the art of the prompt into 5 core principles. Think of it as a checklist for every important conversation you have with an AI. Let's walk through these 5 rules. The first rule, give clear directions. This is about setting the stage. You need to tell the AI who it should be and what context it's operating in. Don't just ask for a recipe. Ask the AI to act as an Italian grandmother sharing her secret family recipe for lasagna using simple ingredients for a beginner cook. By giving the AI a specific persona and context, you'll get a response with personality, warmth, and the right level of detail. The second rule, specify the format. Tell the AI exactly how you want the information structured. This is crucial for making the output immediately useful. Instead of asking for pros and cons, ask for a 2-column table with the headings pros and cons listing 3 bullet points in each. The AI can generate lists, tables, JSON, XML, even code. You just have to ask for the specific format you need. The third rule, provide examples. This is one of the most powerful techniques. Show the AI exactly what you want by giving it a few examples of the task done correctly. In AI terms, this is sometimes called few-shot prompting. For example, if you want the AI to write marketing copy in a specific witty style, you'd start your prompt with, "Here are 3 examples of the style I want," and then provide them. The AI will learn the pattern and apply it to your new request, significantly improving the accuracy and structure of the output. The 4th rule, evaluate quality and iterate. Your first prompt is almost never your last. Prompt engineering is a dialogue, a process of refinement. If the AI's first response isn't quite right, don't just give up. Tell it what was wrong and ask it to try again. For example, "That was a good start, but can you make the tone more professional and remove the emojis?" This process of testing and tweaking is how you get from a decent output to a perfect one. It's an iterative cycle of trying, evaluating, and refining. The 5th rule, divide the labor. For complex tasks, don't ask the AI to do everything at once. Break the problem down into smaller, logical steps and chain them together. Instead of asking, "Write a blog post about the benefits of remote work, including statistics and a conclusion," you would break it down. Step 1, brainstorm 5 key benefits of remote work. Step 2, for each of those 5 benefits, find a relevant statistic. Step 3, now write a blog post incorporating these points and statistics and add a compelling conclusion. This step-by-step approach, also known as task decomposition, dramatically improves the quality and reliability of the final result. Part 3. Advanced Conversations. Teaching AI to think and create. Once you've mastered those 5 golden rules, you can start having even more sophisticated conversations with AI. The book explores several advanced techniques, but 2 are especially powerful for understanding the future of this technology. The first is called chain of thought prompting. Remember our divide the labor rule? This is like building that principle directly into a single prompt. For a complex logic problem or a math question, you simply add the magic words, "think step by step." Asking the AI to explain its reasoning step by step forces it to follow a more logical path, which often helps it arrive at the correct answer and avoid jumping to a wrong conclusion. It's like asking a student to show their work. The process itself improves the outcome. And these principles aren't just for text. They are just as crucial for generating images with models like Midjourney or Stable Diffusion. A simple prompt like "a robot" will give you a generic image. But applying our rules, a director's prompt would look very different. A cinematic photo of a lonely, weathered robot from the 1980s, sitting on a rainy, neon-lit street in Tokyo. The style should be like the movie Blade Runner. The lighting should be dramatic, with reflections on the wet pavement. No cartoon. Here, we gave it a persona, lonely robot, context, rainy Tokyo street, a format and style, cinematic photo, Blade Runner, and even a negative instruction to guide it away from what we don't want. This brings us to the most important takeaway from the book, the idea of future-proof inputs. The specific tools, the names like ChatGPT, LangChain, or Stable Diffusion, will change. They evolve incredibly fast, and the code examples in any book can become outdated in months. But the principles we've just discussed, the 5 golden rules, the idea of task decomposition, of being a director, these are principles of clear communication and structured thinking. They will be just as relevant with the AI of tomorrow as they are today. That's the real future-proof skill you're learning. Conclusion: your partnership with AI. So, what have we learned from James Phoenix and Mike Taylor's prompt engineering for generative AI? We've learned that interacting with AI is a skill. We move from being a frustrated user to being a confident director. We have a toolkit, the 5 golden rules of giving directions, specifying format, providing examples, evaluating, and dividing labor, that can be applied to almost any task, whether it's writing an email or creating a work of art. The book's most powerful message is that this isn't about the machines, it's about us. Learning to prompt effectively is about learning to think with more clarity, to break down problems more logically, and to communicate our intentions more precisely. These are skills that make us better, more effective thinkers. In the end, prompt engineering is about building a partnership. It's about transforming a powerful, literal-minded tool into a true creative and intellectual collaborator. As Phoenix and Taylor show us, the future of AI is in our hands. And the quality of that future will be shaped, one prompt at a time, by the quality of our conversations with it. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending this time with us today. We hope this deep dive into prompt engineering for generative AI has sparked some new ideas and given you the confidence to start your own conversations with AI. If you found this summary valuable and want more content just like this, here's how you can help us grow and stay connected. First, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's the single best way to ensure you don't miss out on our next summary. Next, find that little notification bell right next to the subscribe button and give it a click. That way, you'll be the first to know the moment we release new content. And finally, if you know someone, a friend, a colleague, or a fellow curious mind who would get a kick out of this, please share this video with them. Every share helps our community grow and brings this knowledge to more people who can benefit from it. We love creating this for you, and your support truly means the world. Thanks again for listening, and we can't wait to see you in the next one.